Welcome into Factfinder Investigates. I'm Dylan Doming. Recent changes to a military health care program that covers nearly 10 million service members and their families resulted in months of unpaid medical bills. That insurance company is called Tricare, and the challenges with Tricare began at the beginning of the year when a new contractor began managing and processing claims. As a result, medical facilities and clinics went unpaid for months. And while some of those payments have started to come in, many providers say they came close to dropping those military families as clients because of those unpaid claims.
Feels like you're getting your head held underwater, really.
At the Ernest Hope Foundation in Wichita, 5 of their clients are covered by Tricare.
We've got speech, occupational, and physical therapies, and we also are a special school.
But for 2.5 months, Judy Power-Licklider, the president of the clinic, says they were not paid by the military health care provider.
For some children, if they're coming daily and getting some sort of daily service, and you're adding up those therapies over days and weeks or maybe months at a time, that the impact is really hard.
Since January 1st, the Ernest Hope Foundation has had 200 outstanding claims totaling more than $13,000. Those unpaid claims have made it difficult to provide full services and pay the staff.
Whenever any clients are behind in remittance, the impact can be kind of full sweeping whenever you're trying to make your ends meet.
Pollard-Licklider says her therapy clinic finally started receiving reimbursements from Tricare in March, but they are still catching up on payments. But other medical providers that have Tricare clients told Factfinder they weren't sent reimbursements until last week. The Defense Health Agency, which oversees Tricare, had previously said that their new contracts to process the claims would improve health care quality and access for beneficiaries. But medical providers argued it has had the opposite effect.
We do always have a big waiting list here, and so it would be really easy to say, you know what, your insurance isn't paying, and you know, we got to get somebody else in here.
The Ernest Hope Foundation says while they have not had to drop any of their Tricare clients due to the unpaid claims, it was a fear that they and other clinics had as the weeks and the months went on.
Our therapists aren't working for free. Had we gone another 4 weeks into that, we would have had to take a look at, okay, what are we going to do from here?
And the Defense Health Agency admits they have experienced many challenges since the start of the year, affecting thousands of families. That includes the unpaid claims, outdated patient and provider data, and hours-long wait times to speak with Tricare. Now, in a letter sent last month, they said several actions were being taken to protect Tricare enrollees and improve those phone lines so that you can reach customer service faster. A Factfinder update to a story we've been covering. Factors impacting independent pharmacies nationwide have led to a Newton pharmacy closing their doors permanently this week. Harvey Drug and Gifts opened back in 2018 by the owners of Heston Pharmacy to serve patients in Newton. Harvey Drug will merge back into its Heston location. Owner Sandy Keeker tells us that while they're filling more prescriptions, the reimbursement rate for drugs continues to drop. Right now, the pharmacy is being reimbursed below the cost of the drug, and to dispense the drug, Harvey Drug points to PBM, or pharmacy benefit managers, who are the middlemen that set those reimbursement rates, and merging gives them more power to set control.
We're really not asking for crazy reimbursement. We just want to get reimbursed for the cost of the drugs and the cost to dispense the drugs. We're not asking to be billionaires like what these companies are. We really just want to be able to be here and take care of people.
Keeker says that closing Harvey Drug's location means not cutting staff and services, and the pharmacy is taking steps to continue to serve patients through Heston Pharmacy, which is about 8 miles away.
This is what we have to look forward to for the next weeks or whatever.
A Harrington couple says their backyard looks more like a construction zone. This all started last week when the city began installing a new water line, but the couple says the area where crews started digging is not where they agreed to. So they came to Factfinder for answers and to help fix their property.
A little bit of grading and some grass seed's not going to fix that. This is all on our private property.
Kimberly Ditto Bell and her husband John say a lot of work will need to be done for them to enjoy looking out at their backyard again.
We spent first 3 years of owning this property fixing that field where we can mow it, where we had flowers, where we can take our animals. And that's not going to happen again.
Instead, this week, the couple came home to find construction vehicles, piles of rock, and this, a trench dug into their yard for a city water line to be relocated.
See, they're devaluing and demeaning something that's precious to me and my wife.
The water line was supposed to be installed on the city's right-of-way, which runs right through the couple's property. The couple were made aware of until after construction started. Those changes moved the dig about 20 feet from the city right-of-way into their backyard.
None of it was supposed to be there. That's where the city said that they were putting in the new water line, city right-of-way. It is nowhere near the city right-of-way, 30 feet or from the city right-of-way.
The city says since the project has already started, they cannot go back to stop it. In a statement, the city manager says, "We met with the family, apologized for the confusion, and extended whatever support we could. We offered to bring city crews in to spread new topsoil and reseed the entire yard after construction is complete." But for John and Kimberly, they say the damage is already done.
Sorry isn't fixing that. Sorry isn't putting my field back to the way it was originally. And I basically feel like I gotta, I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, we messed up.
Now, just days after we first shared their story, the couple tells Factfinder that they've instructed the contractor to stop the project. They told me that they want the waterline project halted until they receive a contract from the city and the construction crews that offers restoration and compensation for the damage done to their yard. The city says they are working privately to resolve the matter.
And for me to be living right here, and if I get real sick, I got to go to Birmingham or Tuscaloosa, and you got a hospital right here. They need technology, you know, to do what the rest of the hospitals are doing.
Coming up, rural hospitals not only struggling with funding, but many lack high-speed internet. What we found about hospitals in dead zones.
Car wrecks don't just happen from 9 to 5. If you're in a wreck, we're available 24/7.